Okay, so we have this GE stove. It's GE. This model here. So this thing is not working. Turn it and it has like a false contact. It makes a noise like that and it doesn't turn on this burner. So I'm gonna take it off this front panel to look inside to see what's wrong to it. This stove is not too old. It's like 6 months old. So just remove this screw over here. Have a screwdriver. This type of screwdriver. Like this. Okay. What I needed to work on the stove, just these two things. Maybe you have some different type of tools. I use this one here for the screws on the back. This is I believe it's a size T15, and just a Phillips screwdriver. So this is a screwdriver I have. I just changed these things over here, and I have a set of different sizes of tips. Let's put it back here. You can get one of these at Home Depot or Amazon, Lowe's, wherever you want to buy it from. Thank you. So I removed the screws on the back. Now take this off just like that. Boop. Then after you took off these knobs, you just try to lift it up over here a little bit. There you go. Lift it up. There you go. See? Let's look inside, see what's wrong with it. Pretty simple. So the knob, it's failing as this one. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe it's gonna need to replace. If it's, I'm gonna check for a loose wire. If not, I'm gonna change it for another one. If you need to take this off to bring it out here, remove these two screws, and then you're gonna be able to pull this out. Okay, I got it out. So don't forget, before you start to remove anything from here or to touch anything, shut off the breaker, main breaker, so you don't get any power in here. You're gonna hurt yourself or something. Okay, next step. Once you got this here, you pull out. I already checked, everything looks good. I mean, no loose wires, no nothing. So probably this thing here, this, some people they know as a timer, and it's maybe went bad. So I have to change this thing here. Just take this off like this. Push it out. I need my other hand, but I'm holding the phone. That's why it's not easy. But you just squeeze it out. Okay, so if you want to order any parts for this stove, what you have to do, you just go down here, look at the serial number in the model, right here, take a picture, and then You can look it up on Amazon or HD Supply, Home Depot. If you go online on Home Depot or HD Supply, where it says my parts, like for appliances and things like that, you type in the model number, and then it's gonna show you what you need from panel, cooktop, and things like that. Then you're gonna look what you need and you can order it. Also, this thing here in the back has some numbers, but actually this is good for nothing. Just get the model, and then you can look for any part you need. It's going to show you a picture of the stove, and then you see the diagram, and it shows you all parts and everything what you need. So just click on or check what you need. Or if you go on Amazon, you will have to put timer for the stove model so and so. Actually, this one was made in October 30th, 2024. Okay, so we got the new part. Just watch it when you're gonna put it back, how it goes. I mean, it's pretty much easy, but this thing here, it has like some kind of a, looks like a clock over here in the bottom. So this thing goes in the bottom like that. First you hooked up all these wires in here, and you put it in there and put the screws back in place, Okay, so I got the new part in there already, ready to go. Now next step is to put this thing back in place. To put this thing back in place is a little bit tricky because it has to go in first over here. It have to go on the bottom first, goes in there. Once that it goes in there, it's gonna go down on top. So goes on the bottom first, you align it on top, and you just have to watch to keep this thing under this. But meantime, you're putting this thing back on place. Watch it, because your board over here, it's loose, so try not to get anything like on the way or out of place. This is the board over here, and if in the future you have a problem with this board over here, you do the same thing. Remove the screws over here in the back, just on the top, and then you're gonna be able to get in here. Then you just have to remove all the connections, and this card, you're gonna have it on your hand if that's the problem, and that got damaged for something. Or sometimes this board, if you wanted to hook it up to Wi-Fi, sometimes they fail and they just keep beeping looking for signal. That means sometimes they go bad, and so when you're home, you just can hear beep beep. So it's beeping because it's looking for a signal, but when it doesn't stop, it never finds a signal. Sometimes they go bad and they don't catch it. One thing I forgot before to mention is that when you want to order parts, there is a QR code over here. As soon as your phone sees this QR code, it's going to give you the option to click on it, and right away it opens up the option to order parts for your appliances. You can do that with your fridge, stove, dishwasher. Only thing that you can compare prices from HD or Amazon, and then it's up to you if you want to buy from here, from GE, or if you want to buy from other brands or companies. Okay, just look for the breaker box. Then we go and see wrench, stove, and put it back on. Okay, we got it on. Let's go back and make a test if it worked. Okay, we're back. We got power. This is the one we changed. You remember we just took it off like that? Put it back on. Let's see, on. Before, when I was turning to set up a temperature over here, it was going off. So it was faulty. There we go. Now it's working. So once it reaches a temperature that it's set to, that red is gonna go off because it has a sensor, temperature sensor. That's how it works. There we go, off. It's working, automatic. There it comes again. Nice. Yep. Just a small one alone. It's working. Got it. Ready to go.